All right, all right. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so for this bonus general message, these are the ones where I always start with something that actually happened in real life, then we see if that little message fits in at all. And it was just hilarious because as I was trying to get back to my house today after I'd taken my dog out hiking, it was every road was blocked to get to my house. Every single road. There was construction on one end, there was tree trimmers on another, there was road pavers, there was you name it. It was like, and at every turn and all the side intersecting streets, they also had blockages. So I had to drive around and there was someone else behind me that was headed the same general direction. And so at every turn, either we would leapfrog in front of each other and I'd be leading or they'd be leading and we would still all, consistently get blocked and, flip around and go different directions. So sometimes we have a lot of detours. Now I still made it home eventually. I assume the other person did too, wherever they were headed. But it was just funny to see so many roadblocks on the way home. So I don't know what that means, but let's begin with that topic because that happened. And my dog, he was thrilled. He knows when we're close to home and he starts barking and singing, we'll call it, but it's barking in the car. And so he was very excited with the anticipation. Field of Dreams. Well, we have these little fairies sitting here on these eggs. And the thing is, the eggs haven't hatched yet. It's almost, this is like, know that even if there's delays, even if what we're about to experience hasn't like hatched out yet, it's being watched over by these adorable little fairies. This is like our great ideas can take form, can take shape, even if for the moment we're still kind of like, well, I don't know, when is this going to happen? This is a great time to be dreaming. This is a great time to be, and when I say dreaming, I really mean like making plans and goals, right? Setting our goals in our mind. Hi, guys, thanks for so many of you popping by. No, this is just really awesome to see that we're starting this out. I'm telling a story about how we were delayed getting home, but this is it's a good time for something to be delayed because that eggs don't hatch until they're done gestating. So we've got some ideas that it's time to like go back in our minds and say, oh yeah, I wanted to do this thing. Let me return to putting the final finishing touches on things. I know it's sometimes we have a project that is like, we get fatigued and we quit working on it. And then after, a couple months or a couple years, we return to it. And then it turns out we were so close to being done before and we wrap it up in an afternoon and it feels like amazing. It could be one of those. Justice in the reverse, Tower in the reverse. Ooh, this is getting exciting. So in my stories, when I see the Justice in the reverse, that's where karmic balance is coming in. The wishes that we had, and I feel like these are wishes long time ago. I feel like these were our goals that we set a long time ago, things that maybe we thought, this is never going to happen. This is just never going to work. No. We've got good stuff coming our way. We've got balancing of the universe coming in. We may have a Libra or an Aries involved here as well. But it's really amazing because with that Tower in the reverse, so the Tower is like a sudden dramatic change, right? It's where, let's put it this way. If I wanted to buy a new car, this would be an example of like, it all works out. I find the right deal. I don't feel rushed or pressured. I've been thinking about it for a while. I've been planting this idea, almost manifesting it like, universe, I want to find the car at this price that is this kind of car. And I'm going to keep watching. And I don't really want to go over my price range. And I just trust that I'll find it. And this eventually we find it. The Tower, if it were in the reverse, it would be like our car gets totaled and we have to get a new car and we don't have a choice about it. That's not where we're at. It's not a crash course collision that makes these changes happen. Instead, it's this wonderful blooming opportunity here. But it is, to me, this is saying now's a good time to go back in our diary, our dream journal, our book of wants, or I don't tend to write things down myself. I just have it stored somewhere in the back of my little pea brain, and I will reach in from time to time and pull things to the forefront when it's like, I think I'm ready to rethink about this thing that I wanted a long time ago, and I think I want it now. That's when I can most likely bring stuff to the forefront and make it happen. But lots of times I have things simmering in the back of my mind. I'm the queen of the long game. I have a lot of ideas that I don't bring forth for sometimes 6 years, But this is one of those cards where it's like, it's time to bring forth the ideas that we had in the past. This could be ideas of, maybe we let go of a connection and it's like, I feel like now I could talk to that person again. I feel like now, for some reason, all of the timing is just right. If this is about, stuff like tangible stuff, I want to buy this. Now is the time for me to buy. We might find it exactly right now. If it's about our goals, our dreams, our aspirations, again, it's like the road is opening up and being paved for us, but it's not coming in out of a moment of a hurricane where it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And then I got to scramble. And then thank God I had a few other backup plans in the back of my mind. There's no chaos in this. Again, the fairies are here to help it, move smoothly. So what does that really represent? Magician, the moon. Oh my. Okay, so all the things, look at how many major arcanas we've got, right? That's all we have so far. So now we're adding in Virgo, Gemini, and we've got Pisces. And I've even changed decks, and here we go with more majors. So are we a master manifestor? Heck yeah. Somebody is on point right now with pulling in what they want. The only thing is they don't even know it. They don't even realize it hasn't become clear to this very person. This is about one person so far. One person who, whatever you had simmering in the back of your mind a long time ago, was a great idea. It was something, like I said, that the fairies have been watching over those dreams for a while. And if we're bringing it to the forefront, it's because it's time, and it's also because karmic justice is coming into balance. I feel like these were good ideas that somebody had. Or let's put it this way. Our higher self is the one who said, I'd really like to do that someday. Or I'd really like to have an opportunity to, do this thing in my life. And then it was like, but I can't focus on that right now. I got to do all these other things. Those were great ideas. And so they've been protected, in this case by the fairies. They've been protected by the divine. That's really what I mean. It's coming to the surface now because now is the right time. It's not out of a stressful, anxious place. But here we have this incredible, like taking a vague idea and really honing in and really making it come forth into reality. We don't even realize that we've already done it. So what is this? What is this that is coming forth? Because it could be a lot of different things, but it's big. It's really big with all those major Queen of Wands in the upright. Okay, good. So first off, this has a lot to do with, could we be calling in someone who treats us amazing? Absolutely. Someone who sees us as powerful and attractive and balanced. Someone who is like going to treat us really well. I mean, that's, to put it simply, treat us really well. Now, could this also be a time frame where our confidence is actually really elevating? Yes. The thing that we're calling in right now is, I would say, first, it's a how do I say this? Maybe an emotional shift in how we view ourselves and our self-worth. And if we have wanted for a really long time to feel just really comfortable in our own skin, we're there. This is, there's some reason that it took us a while to get this comfortable in our own skin, but we always knew, like, it's coming. Like, at some point, I'm going to be alleviating all that stress. We got that 9 of Swords, and do you notice how the swords are going away from her now? This is when she's stressed. All that stress is going away. I gotta say, there is something happening here where it's like someone has a newfound sense of trust in the universe. Someone has a newfound sense of trust in themselves. Like, I can do this. 3 of Cups, and it is in the negative. I'm not pining over some situation. I'm not wishing for something from the past. I'm very much in my present and looking solely toward my future. There's not like this pining for the days that are long gone by. That's a huge, huge change. Huge change. Lots of times we'll get trapped in that mentality of, oh, man, but I missed out on this or I missed out on that. And we can sit there for a long time, and it taints all of our thoughts if we're coming from a place of some sorrow. I only read this deck in the upright because it already has 2 messages on each card. We have a 4 of Swords to the 5 of Swords, and we have the 6 of Wands to the 7 of Wands. Boy, there's a lot of reflection right now, a lot of reflection. I also have to say that all of a sudden we are getting into this headspace where if our great ideas are coming to the surface, if our life is about to change, if we're manifesting something new that begins with us, our personal strength, our personal handsomeness, sexiness, feeling good about ourselves. We're getting more de-stressed and we're letting go of something. I gotta say, someone else may be feeling the exact opposite here. If we're peaceful with the Four of Swords, they seem to be full of, like, I mean, energetically, they're standing there like, where are you? Like, I'm they're still irritated. Somebody here is not in the same vibe that we're in, right? Because we have two completely different energies on this. Four of Swords, Five of Swords. One person is defensive, but it's like they came in here to actually stand over us. And, even his body stance, he's like, I'm still want to like tell you off. And it's like, I'm so not even listening to that. If someone else had been projecting like hostility energy toward us, we are completely unmoved by it at this point. And if we are in a place of like real peace and abundance, someone else may still be in a place of obstacle, wanting to be king of the mountain. We're not engaging in any of that. We're already, I hate to say it this way, but we actually won this round. We're the king of the mountain here. And it's a really soothing place to be. But I feel we had a reading not that different from this yesterday, where it was like, we keep feeling like releases of stuff. Yesterday, I think it was like a release of like our energetic connection to somebody. But today it's more about our ideas about ourselves are improving. Like the way we see ourselves is more powerful. That's one of the major changes. Our belief in our hopes, wishes, dreams, and goals is increasing. We still see a shadow of someone who is like, they want to still argue or something, but I don't see that happening. That's on their end, not on ours. Interesting. We've got a Four of Wands to the Five of Wands, and we've got an Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. I think this is all brand new opportunities, brand new energy, new quality of person coming in. This is a fresh start any way we slice it. Fresh start with that Ace of Cups. This is like, I love myself. I'm focused on me. This is like the relationship that I'm going to have in business, possibly. It's kind of cool because this is something that you see. It's like a big tent, like a circus or something. There could be, remember at the beginning, I said, I feel like we've got some ideas that we had a long time ago, and they're just now blossoming. They're just now coming into full fruition. And we manifested all this, even though we didn't even realize that we were calling this in, that we were calling in this energy shift for ourselves. There's a whole lot of like creative, entertaining, a circus is really fun, right? Everybody goes to be entertained, but we also go to see these wonderful feats of, athleticism and all these things. We may either be getting into something like that. Like maybe we loved acro yoga. Maybe we liked, doing all kinds of different like physical activities with groups of friends, doing things that were just like really fun. And maybe we got off of that for a long time. Maybe some of us are performers of some variety. We have a skill or something that we've wanted to do. It could be like, hey, I want to get back to, heck, maybe it's my bowling club, but we were good. Like, I'm a good bowler. I want to get back on a team. I want to bowl. I want to hear my friends cheering. Like, there's an energy here of fun, collaboration, balanced energy. There's this really exciting vibe here. And it's like, I want to hang out with people that like challenge me to be my best. This is fun camaraderie. This is my new beginning. I feel like somebody has this idea in their mind of, I want to get back to the old me. I have this idea of like, and it could be like we did this a long time ago and now we want to return to it. And it's been 25 years, but man, I can't wait to get back into whatever that performance art was that I used to do, or whatever my hobby was, whatever this is. It's a lot of fun coming up. And it's because we are taking a new approach. We're filling up our own cup. But you notice off here in the distance, we have a real match standing there kind of observing us. So I feel like this storyline is really, the universe is promoting this, but it still came from ourselves. In the back of our mind, we knew one day that this was going to come. By the way, that's card number 21. Maybe the 21st of this month will be a great day. We knew in the back of our mind, I'm getting back to myself. One day at a time, I feel more and more like my old self. I feel less stressed. I don't even know how or why. And it's like, because it's the right time for this. And it's not coming in like a hurricane. It's not a sudden thing. It's this gradual shift of energy that just keeps getting stronger and better, less stressful, feeling more, in this case, more attractive, more handsome, more confident, more sexy. Again, the things maybe we haven't felt in a long time. It's not like a moment where it's like, wow, I'm totally over everything that happened to me in the past and now I feel super sexy. This is this kind of warm glow. Think of like, when dawn comes, it's an interesting time if you're up that early because it's total darkness, and then you almost can't believe it's happening, but it just keeps getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and it's imperceptible, but it's very perceptible all at the same time. That's kind of the flow here. It's because we are manifesting all of this without even knowing it. We have not focused on this directly. This has all been this under the surface kind of energy shift, but the universe is promoting it. Yes, it does appear that someone else's vibe is it's on the outskirts of us. It's the thing that we're not interested in dealing with anymore. But if we do think back to it, and you notice this person is sitting here looking back, what we remember is, you know what, when I was trying to heal, this person was still full of conflict. If they did reach out to me, it was not to make peace with me, it was to make more conflict. They would reach out maybe at specific times when they knew I was starting to do better, and they would come in just to rain on my parade. The person who reaches out on your birthday when you haven't talked in 8 months, and they say something just to like give a little dig, not to say something nice. There was always I'm going to one up you. I'm going to make sure that I leave you hurting. I feel like this is the memory of the way someone behaved. That's done. That's done. We're surrounding ourselves with exciting people. Both of these cards are actually cards of an amazing partnership up ahead for us, right? This can be a card of marriage. This can be also a card of a twin flame soulmate. But notice in the forefront, we have first we want to fill our own cup, and then we've got this fun, exciting camaraderie, this, practicing together, thinking out new ideas. I feel like we're first finding our personal balance in our private life, in our social life, in ourselves, and then there's that person waiting down the sidelines. I feel like this has been the culmination of all of this. If we had in our minds a long time ago this idea that I'm going to get through this hurt, and I just know at some point I'm going to revive some of my old hobbies, I'm going to hang out and have fun with friends, I'm going to feel better about myself, and then someday when I've done all those, checked all those boxes, that's when I'm going to meet the love of my life, when everything else feels really good. That's exactly what we have in this storyline. Super awesome. I love all the change that we're seeing. I love the fact that it's not done with like intense pressure surrounding it. All of this is about, no, it's just time. I have to say, and I know this sounds a little bit harsh, but I got to say, whoever the person was who like kept trying to like stir the pot from time to time, just to kind of like keep us a little bit on edge, the Justice card balances those things out too. When someone keeps trying to like bust in and give a little bit of conflict, or just, kind of mess with someone's energy for the purpose of causing conflict, they'll have to face that karma on their own, right? That doesn't usually produce great results. And I'm not saying it's like, oh, they're going to be punished, blah, blah, blah. It's that if they do that with one person, they probably do that with a lot of people in their lives. So over time, they're going to keep, stirring the pot with different people, and they're going to lose people out of their life one by one by one by one. And that is, to me, that's all karma is. It's like you do something, and then the net result is there's a reaction for the thing you just did. In this case, it's going to get balanced. But it's not you, saying to somebody, you need to leave me alone, blah, blah, blah. There's no explosion. It's all just like this gentle falling away is what I want to say, which I think that's such a nice place to be in. I hate high drama. It's why, I don't usually read in like big drama stuff, the cheaters, the liars, I really try to look for like the whys and then the solutions and stuff, because I always hope that we're gravitating toward balance and away from drama. And that is such a great reading, because that's all we see here is we're gravitating toward balance. And yeah, we have to make note of someone who was trying to create conflict, but it didn't work at all. So Anyway, you guys, that's what I've got on this one. Thanks for being here. As always, I know I say this every time, but it's so important to me that I'm always transparent. If you're new to my channel, I'm not a psychic. I'm not a fortune teller. I can't tell you anything real about your life. I am a writer who's writing without a pen in this particular format. So just bear that in mind. If you enjoy these characters, if you identify with the characters and there's something fun about it, awesome. But otherwise, please let it go. Don't let it get in your head. If something is making you sad, click off. Don't have a bad day for free entertainment, okay? I really do care about everybody, and I want you guys to always walk away with a smile. Thank you guys for giving this video a thumbs up if you're here watching this, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and leaving me your awesome messages. I love to get to know you guys. Christy, you're in Sicily. Just last night, I did that reading where it started out in Taormina. I love Sicily. Oh, I love Sicily so much. It's one of my most favorite places. Greece and Sicily are my two favorite places on this earth that I've ever visited. So thank you for bringing my mind back there. That's so awesome. D. Rogers, hi, sweetheart. Jenny, I'm so glad to see you, girl. How you doing? Hi, Lulu Bell. You guys are so awesome. Van Panna, hello, darling. Thank you for the sunflowers. Jenna, Johan L.E.M. Forgive me. I don't know that I said your name properly, but I'm glad you're here. Forgive me. Hi, Rhonda. Diana Jackson in the house. Hey, hey. Crystal Cassidy. Latricia. Hi, sweetie. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Is it Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Yeah. I almost said Monday all of a sudden. Like I want to do a do-over of Monday. So true, Lulubelle. Yes, any roadblocks are put in place for reasons, and you're going to overcome. Absolutely. More power to you, honey. That's awesome. That's such a pump up statement. That's awesome. Jessica Rios, hi. Yes, happy Tuesday. Thank you for saying it Tuesday. You confirmed it for me. Sherry, hi. Happy Tuesday afternoon, Bruce. Cool beans. Ariana, hi, sweetie. Good to see you. Homesick for Hills. Very nice. Love and light to you also, darling. Spread happiness. What great names you guys have. I just love it. Rashima Simmons. Hi, honey. Leah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeah, Chrissy, I agree. The gentle falling away it's so much more peaceful, huh? I'm glad that came out this time. All right, you guys. Rupali, hi. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you been? So glad you're here. All right, you guys. Queen Libra 76, Oslam, hello, hello. Thank you, Jenny. You're so kind. All right, you guys. Have a beautiful afternoon. I'll be putting out a couple of other videos still today, so I'll see you again. Bye for now.